Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Drum, drum, drum. Uh. Uh-oh.
A beautiful day here at Yankee Stadium in New York. A bright sun shining. The temperature, if you're looking for the weatherman's temperature, it's 65 degrees. On the field, it might be just a little bit warmer because for the Giants, they're down by one game, and it's Whitey Ford pitching for the Yankees. The Yankees pretty cool, calm, and more or less collected because they've got their ace going and they've got the bulge. The shadows will be a big topic of conversation once again this afternoon. Philippe Alou, who did such a magnificent job in the outfield for the Giants yesterday, doesn't seem to be too worried about him, but he'll have shadows to contend with all afternoon. In fact, talking to Philippe before the ball game, he explained it best when he says, well, yesterday I played the first game in Yankee Stadium left field. I had more trouble one game in left field in Yankee Stadium than all season in right field in Candlestick Park. But he made some defensive plays, and the one error that he was charged with was certainly a tough one to the extent that it took a high hop the ball did, and Tom Fresh, who had stopped at second base with some daring base running, took off for third.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 4 of the Retro Replay 1962 World Series. And yes, the San Francisco Giants' backs are up against the wall in this replay. They are now down 3-0 as we go to Game 4. Unlike the real 1962 World Series, they were down 2-1 thanks to a 3-run homer by Roger Maris in the bottom of the 8th inning yesterday. The New York Yankees have taken an unbelievable 3-0 lead. Today, as played lineups will have Whitey Ford on the mound. He's the Yankee ace. He's the chairman of the board. He's 17-8, 2.90 ERA, taking on the young right-hander, the Dominican dandy Juan Marichal, 18-11, 3.35 ERA. 233 hits, 263 innings. Marichal can go 8. Ford can go 7. We're ready for baseball here at Venerable Yankee Stadium. Here is your Giant lineup as played. Harvey Keene will lead off in left, followed by Chuck Hiller in second. Willie Mays, who needs to get started and has a big game today, is in center. Felipe Alou is in right. Orlando Cepeda at first. Jim Davenport, again, having a quiet series at third. Tom Howard again gets the start behind the plate. Jose Pagan is your shortstop. And batting ninth and pitching, the Dominican dandy, Juan Marichal. For the Yankees, defensively, the same lineup they brought out here 3 out of the last 4 games. It will be Tresh in left, Mantle in center, Maris in right. Boyer at third, Kubak at short, Richardson at second, and Skowron at first. Behind the plate is Elston Howard, and on the mound for the New York Yankees is the left-hander, the chairman of the board, Whitey Ford. And we're ready for baseball here at Yankee Stadium. Game 4 of the Stratomatic Advance with some super advanced tendencies. Stratomatic replay 1962. We'll see if the Yankees can put away another championship or the Giants can force a Game 5. So here we go. Harvey Keene to lead off. Keene is 1 for 7 in this series. Right-handed hitter against the lefty Ford, and they're underway. 2-8 to a lefty. It's a single to left field, the only hit in that column, and Harvey Keene leads off with a hit. He's a D. He won't be held. Actually, has a 1-13 with a the left-handed hitter coming up. They're going to play in back of him, not exposing the hole between first and second. So here's Chuck Hiller. Runner on first and nobody out. Giants have the first hit of the ball game. Hiller in the ball game is 3 for 11, a run scored and a couple doubles. Runner on first and nobody out. Here's Hiller, 6-6 to a lefty, struck him out. So Whitey Ford gets his first strikeout, and the fans are sitting down in anticipation. And now here's Willie Mays. We talked about it. He needs to have a big game today. He's 2 for 10 with a run scored. He's been walked twice in the series. Runner on first, 1 out. Ford from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Mantle. 5-11 is a ground ball back to the mound. Ford is a 2-17. That could easily be a double play. We'll see if he gets him or not. It's an 11 because because the pitcher's X cards are so weird. We have to check this one out. It's an 11 on a 2, first of all. That is a G2, so it's going to be a fielder's choice. Mays will probably beat this out. It's an 11 on a 17, and it's an error on Ford. So an E1, and the Giants got 2 on. So the Giants trying to stay in this series, trying for a big first inning. First and second, 1 out, and now it brings up Philippe Alou. He's been one of the stars of this series. He's 4 for 12, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs, has a home run. Right-handed hitter against Ford. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the pitch by Ford, and that rolls around 2-6 to a lefty single. 2 stars. That will knock in Keene. Keene scores. Mays will go to third, and the Giants lead 1-0 right here in the first inning. So the Giants come in feeling tight, but they've come in and hit the ball on Ford. 1 run, 2 hits, and that big error by Ford. And now here's the first baseman, Orlando Cepeda. He is 2 for 8 with 2 RBIs in the series, including a home run. 4 now. Yankees will play back. They're going to try to turn a double play in this if they can. 3-6 to a lefty. Gone. That is deep to right field or deep left center field. Way back goes his trash. He cannot get it. It is gone. So Orlando Cepeda hits a 3-run homer, and the Giants lead 4-0 in the first. What a start for the Giants. They are not dead yet. So Jim Davenport comes up with 1 in. Auspicious start for Ford. Here's Davenport. He's 0 for 9 in this series. 2-8 lefty, and that's a base hit for Davenport. He come out swinging. Alvin Dark must have had some press conference to start this game. Runner on first and 1 out. Here's the left-handed hitting catcher, Tom Howard. So Howard, the batter. So Ford, anything he's putting over the plate's been hit. Giant Yankees double play depth. Howard, runner on first and 1 out. 1-4. That's a ground ball to second. That's going to be Richardson. Gets it to the shortstop. Kubak, the first double play. But, oh my goodness. What a start for the Giants. 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 big error at the end of 1 half inning of play. 4-0 Giants. So now the Yankee lineup, Tony Kubak will lead off, followed by Bobby Richardson at second, Tom Tresh in left, Marichal in center, Marichal right, Elston Howard behind the plate, Bill Skowron at first, Cleet Boyers at third, and Whitey Ford is on the mound for the Yankees and batting 9th. For the Giants defensively, and they came out swinging like a puncher today. Oh my goodness, they came out swinging like a puncher. The Giant defense, Keene, Mays, Alou, then it's Davenport, Pagan, Hiller, Cepeda, Haller, and then Marichal. So here we go. Bottom of the first inning, game 4. Yankees came with the champagne, but the Giants have put it on ice to start this game off with 4 in the first. So let's get this started for the Yanks now. Marichal's card has power, so that's possibly get anything below 4s. This game could be quickly tied back up. Here's Kubak. He has MVP written over the series. 7 of 15, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs. Here's the pitch, and we'll re-roll that, even though it's going to be a great roll. Actually, no, we won't. That's a home run. That's an end home run, but against a lefty is an out. Fly ball right field. I didn't like the way I rolled it, but that's okay. 1 away. Marichal against a lefty, against a righty again. He gets up those automatic bombs on 4-4s, lefties and righties, but he only gives up on a 1 to lefties and righties on a 4 and 5. So the big roll there is the 4-4. Here's Richardson. Richardson 1 of 14. Boys, he struggled just mightily. 5-6 righty, and Richardson down on strikes in the inside corner. So Richardson again down. That's the second out. Here's the left fielder, the rookie Tom Trush. He's 2 for 13, a walk and a strikeout. On deck is the Mick. Here's Trush batting lefty against Marichal. Ground ball to short. That is Pagan. Throws him out. And Marichal does what he has to do. 1-2-3 against the Yanks. Game 4 of the Retro Replay World Series. It is 4-0 Giants. So now here's Jose Pagan. It'll be followed by Marichal and Keene here in the second. Whitey Ford on the mound. See if he can have a better second inning. 5-4 to a righty pop the third. That's Boyer. He comes in, makes the catch, and there's one out. Here's Juan Marichal using pitcher's hitting card number 4. Means he's a very, very good hitting pitcher, and he's got some power. Let's see what he can do against Ford here. 5-6. Marichal is a right-handed hitter and struck him out. So Ford with a big strikeout, 2 outs. And now here is Harvey Keene. Single and scored in the first. 2 outs here in the second. Giants up by 4. Here's the swing. That's a 4. Let's see. What's a 4-4 against a righty? Oh, that's a deep drive to left field. That could go. It is way back, and it is gone. Harvey Keene hits a home run. Keene with 10 home runs in 62. 4-4 against a righty is a home run, 1-16. There's your 3. That is deep in the left field stands. And the Giants have jumped on top 5-0. 6 and 2 innings is your fatigue level for a pitcher. So here we go. Here's Chuck Hiller. And that's going to be a 5-7 against a lefty. Ground ball second base. That is Richardson. Remember, he's almost automatic. There may be no such thing as automatics today. 16 on a 15 on Richardson. Oh, Richardson, 16 on a 15 and makes the play. 14 and 17 were errors, and that ends the inning. But the Giants tack on another one on a home run by Keene. Giants are flexing their muscle here in the Bronx. It's 5-0 G-Men. So the Yankees will send up Mantle, Maris, and Howard in the bottom of the second inning. Bottom of the second for the Yanks. Here's the center fielder, the Mickey Mantle. So Mantle, of course, is 6 for 10, 4 runs scored, 2 RBIs, a home run. He's 6 for 10, 4 runs scored, a home run, and 2 RBIs. So he's sitting 600. The man behind him is the one who did the damage in Game 3, Roger Maris. It's a 5-9 versus a lefty. Struck him out. Oh, Marichal reared back and got Mantle one away. And now here's Roger, 5 for 14. He has scored 5 times. He's knocked in 4 runs, 2 doubles, and a homer. So here we go. Maris, 2-10 against a righty that popped the second. That is Hiller. Comes in, makes the catch, and that is 2. So now here's the catcher, Elston Howard. Howard, the batter, 2 for 9, a run scored and an RBI. Not really much of a series so far. Marichal winds up and deals 3-12 to righty. Ground ball back to the mound. Marichal's got it, throws them out, and what a clinic for Marichal. He's retired the first 6 Yankees. We go to the third. It is 5-0 Giants. So 5-0 Giants, top of the third. Giants trying to put a stop to the early party that the Yankees planned here in Game 4. And now for the Giants, it will be Mays, Alou, and Cepeda. Mays reached on an error and scored his first time up. That was one of the unearned runs of that inning. And I think it's right there. Give me 1 second here. I think I just lost my die. Give me 1 second here. That's not it, I don't think. We're going to use the blue dye today. So blue will now become the white dye, as we'll have to find the white dye when I get a chance. I want to keep reaching. Let's see if that might change the Yankee fortune. Here's Mays, re-roll, 4-2 righty, fly ball right field. That's Maris, makes the catch, and there's one out in the third. So now here's Felipe Alou, singled in a run his first time up. Alou, 5 for 13, has been one of the steady influences on this Giant team, having a good series. 5-6 righty, and struck him out looking. So Whitey Ford starting to calm down a little bit. Now here is Orlando Cepeda, 3-run homer in the first that really opened things up for the Giants. That was Cepeda's second home run of the series. 6-7 ground ball shortstop. That is Kubak. Kubak for the Yankees is pretty reliable. Oh no, he's a 2E40. So we got to roll something, nothing in the common numbers, I'm guessing, for him. A 12 on a 40 could be a problem. So let's go ahead and look it up. 40 on a 12. No, 11 and 15 are the errors. He makes a nice, easy play and ends the inning. So Whitey Ford gets a 1-2-3 inning in the third. Let's go to the bottom of the third. Yanks down by 5. So now it'll be Bill Skowron, followed by Clete Boyer and Whitey Ford. Skowron, 5 of 8 in the series. 4 runs scored, 2 doubles, a triple. So Skowron, the batter, against Marichal. Here's the pitch. That's a 6-9 fly ball center field. Mays is there. That is a can of corn for the Say Hey Kid, and there's one away. Here's the third baseman, Clete Boyer. Boyer, the batter, 4 for 12, a run scored, 5 RBIs in the series. He's had a real nice series. 1-2, righty, deep drive to left field. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. So Clete Boyer has put the Yanks on the board, and again, he continues his hot series. 1-2 is an automatic home run, 18 on the year, and the Yanks are back on the board. It's now 5-1. So now here's Whitey Ford with 1 out. He's a 1-hitting pitcher, probably not to be feared. 4-8 is a walk. Ooh, you don't walk the opposing pitcher. So now Juan Marichal, who only pitched 4 innings in his actual World Series start, but the Giants actually won the game. That's how Alvin Dark kind of pulled him really early. So now here's Tony Kubak, runner on first, 1 out, 1 in. Kubak fly to rights first time up, and here's the pitch. 1-6 to a righty, struck him out. Oh, Kubak down on strikes, and that is the second out of the inning. So now here's Richardson. He struck out, and his struggles continues. He's 1 for 15 in the series. Marichal from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-9, Richardson ground ball to short. That is Pagan, throws him out, and Bobby just continues to struggle. The Yankees get 1 back at the end of 3. Giants 5, Yankees 1. So top of the 4th, Giants trying to survive. Yankees try to clinch. Here we go, top of 4th inning. It'll be Jim Davenport, followed by Tom Howard and Jose Pagan. Davenport, his first hit of the series was last time up. Ford, his 4th inning of work. 1-7 against the lefty, single 1-4. That's a 10 line drive shortstop right at Kubak. 1 away. Here is the catcher, Tom Howard. Tom Howard hit into a double play his first time up. Ford lined up and deals 6-8 to a lefty, and that's a strikeout for Ford. So big strikeout for Whitey Ford. Ford with a strikeout, 2 away. Here's Jose Pagan. Popped the third his first time up. Now Whitey Ford retired the last 6 Giants. Pagan swings 3-9 lefty single for Pagan. So he continues the inning. Here is Marichal. He struck out his first time up, but that's good. That resets the lineup for the Giants, and Keene will lead off the 5th inning. So here's Marichal, 3-7, struck him out, ends the inning. That doesn't matter. The Giants finish the order. They will start with Keene in the 5th. And that's a big thing. That's why you don't want to walk the last man and set the pitcher up as the last man of the inning. So we go to the bottom of the fourth. It's 5-1 Giants. Giants 5 runs on 6 hits. The Yankees 1 run on that lone hit, which was the home run by Boyer. So here's Tresh. 5-1 Giants. Tresh 0 for 1. 2 for 14 in the series. He had a great start, but he's come down to earth. 4-7 lefty single 1 to 7. That's a 20. That's a line drive to the second baseman, Chuck Hiller. 1 away. So now we bring you to the Mick. He struck out his first time up. 6 of 11 in the series. 4 runs scored. 2 doubles and a home run. Marichal batting from the left-hand side against him. 3-8 and draws the walk. So Marichal a big walk. And now brings up Mr. Maris. 6. He had that big home run in Game 3. That brought the Yankees all the way back. So runner on first, 1 out, left-handed hitting Maris against Marichal. 6-7 lefty, ground ball shortstop. That is Pagan. He's a 222. So unless he rolls something outrageous, I think he should get to this. That's a 4. That's outrageous. He'll probably get to it. It'll be a G3. So a chance at a double play is not there. That is going to be a 10 on a 22. There's no 10, so the runners advance. So a play there by Pagan. Marichal will go to second as he was off on the pitch. Runner on second and 2 outs. The Yankees have a runner in scoring position and a chance to get a runner home. And here's Elston Howard. He's 2 for 10 in the series. As he's looking to get a big base hit here and get the Yankees back in this. Marichal from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-7 righty, ground ball shortstop. That's Pagan again, 222. Let's see. That's a 5. He'll get to it. That's an 11. Pretty sure I just looked at that on a 22. 22 says 6 and 15. So you're out, ends the inning. So the Yankees strand 1 after a walk. We played 4, 5-1 Giants. So through 4, the Giants 5 runs on 6 hits and no errors. The Yankees 1 run on 1 hit and 1 error. We go to the top of the 5th. Keene, Hiller, and Mays. We're moving along here. Game 4 of this series. Hope everyone who comes in enjoys themselves in the replay or comes in during the broadcast. Here's Harvey Keene. 5-7 versus a righty, and that's a ground ball second. That is Richardson. Richardson, pretty good out there, we said. That's an out, 12. Again, he's an E15 out there. Again, just to verify, E15, 14 and 17 for Bobby. Bobby, yep, 14 or 17, so a 12 is not an error. 1 away. So Keene's out for the first time. He's 2 for 3. So now here is Chuck Hiller. He's 0 for 2, 3 for 15 now in the series. Left-handed hitting second baseman. Here's the pitch from Ford, 2-7, ground ball to third. Boyer's got it, picks him up and throws him out. All of a sudden, Whitey Ford's starting to get some guys out, but he may run out of time because he's up third in the lineup. And usually the major, Ralph Houck, does not wait around. So here's Mays. He's 0 for 2, reached on an error and scored. 2-7 versus a lefty, single 1 to 16. That's an 11. Base hit for Mays. So a 2-out hit for the Say Hey Kid. So he's on at first with 2 outs, and here's Philippe Alou. He's 1 for 2, singled and scored a run in that big 4-run first inning. Alou batting right-handed against Ford. Here's the pitch. 3-8 lefties, a ground ball to short. That's Kubak. It's up and throws a strike, and it ends the inning. That might have been the last out. That Whitey Ford's face. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It is 5-1 Giants. So Scourin, Boyer, and we'll see if Whitey Ford comes up and bats or not. I would guess not. It is the World Series, and the Yankees are running out of outs. They've only gotten 1 run and 1 hit off Marichal. Scourin 0 for 1, the batter. 5-7 righty, ground ball second. That is going to be Hiller. That's going to be, what is that, Hiller? And I thought that's Chuck Hiller is right. 3E32. Let's see what a 32 can provide and see if there's some fun stuff on there we can get. On an 8, on a 12. That can be interesting. That's a kind of an oddball roll. 32 on a 12. No error. 11 and 15 are your errors on a 32. And that is a 4-3 play. So one away. And now here's Clete Boyer. He represents the Yankee only run, a home run, and has the Yankee only hit. That was a home run back in the third. Here's Boyer, 3-5 against the righty. Ground ball to short. Pagan's got it. And what a performance for the Dominican dandy. And the Yankees will go ahead and call back Whitey Ford. And he's not happy. But Ford has to realize Yankees have to do something. And here is John. Do they go with Blanchard or do they go with another bat? Let's go to Hector Lopez. So Hector Lopez hasn't seen much action in the series. Will be a pinch hitter here. He's one of Yankee reliable pinch hitters on there. Whoever Ralph Houk seems to do well in the hitting department. Always has a good bench. It's the first at bat for Hector Lopez in the World Series. Marichal winds up and deals 2-11 righty. Ground ball to third. Davenport's got it, throws them out, and Juan Marichal has pitched 5 solid innings. It is 5-1 Giants. New pitcher for the Yanks here in the 6th. Now this is where it gets kind of confusing for the Yanks. What will they do pitching here in the 6th inning? A lot earlier than expected. Ford went 6 innings in real life. Bridges and Coates pitched for the Yanks. Coates actually got hit hard in the series, and so did Bridges. So both definitely pitched a lot. So let's see if the Yanks decide to go back to maybe Coates again. Or let's see who is their option. 68 hits, 69 innings, 4.57. That's going to be a lot of walks, I bet. And let's see, maybe they'll go now. You know what? I got to really be careful with these guys. Let's go Coates. The Yankees do not have the bullpen nowadays where they can put somebody out there. This is a totally different aspect. And so new pitcher for the Yanks will be Jim Coates. He's been in a few times. He's kind of been in this series quite a bit. Let's give you some numbers here. As Whitey Ford goes 5 innings. So Coates on the mound, he's been in 2 innings so far, 3 hits, 2 walks, a strikeout. He's 1-0 with a save. So he's been all over the place. 375 opponent's average. And up for the Giants will be Orlando Cepeda, who's 3 for 10 in this series. And let's give you the box score. Whitey Ford definitely didn't have his number A game today. 5 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs, 4 were earned, and struck out 5. So now comes in here in the top of the 6th inning. Cepeda 1 for 2, hit the long home run off him the first inning. That really set the Giants here. 2-9 single for Cepeda. So Cepeda, his second hit of the series. And the Giants continue. And now here's Jim Davenport. He's 1 for 2. Davenport, 1 for 2 in the series. 1 for 2 in the game, I should say. And that's a swing. 6-9 to a righty is a triple on a 1. That's a single, 2 stars. And Davenport gets the Giants going again. That will send Cepeda all the way to third. And the Giants got 2 on and nobody out. So now here's Tom Howard, and the Yankees will bring the infield in as the Giants, now with 9 hits in the ball, they're looking to really put this one away early. Coates from the stretch, infield in, 4-7 versus a lefty. Single, center field does not matter. Cepeda will score. Davenport will stop at second. Giants lead 6-1. So Tom Howard's first hit of the game, and the Giants tack on another one. Here's Jose Pagan. Pagan, the shortstop. Marichal still on deck, so he'll bat. Here it is from the stretch. Coates getting hit hard in this inning. That rolls around on a 2-5 pop, the third. That will be the catch for Boyer. Makes the catch. 1 away. Puts it away, 1 away. The Giants have really quieted this Yankee crowd out there. But remember, there's a lot of Giant fans out there because they just came from New York just a few years back. Here is Marichal here. He'll swing away. He thinks he can maybe hit on Coates. 6-11 righty, fly ball left field. That is Trash. Haven't seen a lot of outfield play in this game. He is a 2E15, so makes a little bit of errors, but has good range. Let's see if he comes up with a 9 on an 18. That's a shallow fly ball. Trash will make the catch, and he should be able to hold the runner. That's a net 3. That's a 9 on a 15. Oh, it's a 9 on a 15. Makes the play. So Tom Trash makes a nice play there for the Yankees. Trash is an E15. Yep, just want to make sure I read that right. There is 2 outs. Runners still at first and second. So now here's Keene. Keene 2 for 3, 2 hits, 2 runs scored, including a home run back in the second inning. Giants lead 6-1, out hitting the Yankees 10-1. Here it is, 5-10 righty, and that is a catch X. Again, that'll be Elston Howard. Howard is a 2E3. So we'll see how Howard does here. And that is going to be a 3. Oh, let's see. That could be a bad roll. That's an E. So let's look up what I just said. Hang on, folks. So Howard is a 3 on a 3. So a 3 on a 3 is an E1. Holy smokes. And Elston Howard dropped it in the field of play, and the bases are loaded. So Elston Howard credited with an error, and the Giants have him loaded, and it'll bring up Chuck Hiller. The Yankees it's 2 outs. They'll play the regular infield. So they need to make this play here without the Giants just totally blowing this open here. Coates from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-5 pop to first. Skowron's got it. Squeezes it, makes the catch. And the Giants leave the bases loaded. That might be important later. Remember that. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 6-1 Giants. So Juan Marichal comes out, works his 6th inning of work. So far, it is all Giants in this one. We said that the last one, too, and the Yankees came storming back late. So here is Tony Kubak. Kubak leads off 0 for 2 in the game. 7 of 17 in the series. He was ready to collect his World Series MVP. He was at least going to be one of the front runners. 3-7 righty and draws the walk. So there's the walk. So there is the walk from Kubak. Again, gotta be careful. This Yankee team has an offensive thud about him. You don't want to give him a chance to wake up here. Here's Bobby Richardson. He's 0 for 2. 1 for 16 in the series. Marichal from the stretch. 5-6 righty and struck Richardson out. Boy, if this series turns around for the Yanks right now, they're going to have to look at Bobby Richardson right now. Boys, he struggled. Trash 2 for 15. Again, after a very excellent game 1, has fell on hard times. 1-6 righty, single 1 to 19. That's a 5. So Tom Trash finally gets a base hit. That will get Kubak to second, and the Yanks are now trying to mount a little comeback with 1 out, and it brings on the Mick. Mick is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. You get one of those 1-6s here for Marichal, and the Yankees are back in this game. Marichal from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-7 against the lefty is a ground ball to short. We'll see if Pagan can turn a double play and get him out of this. Pagan is at 222. Does he get the 20? Does he get a chance? Here it is. That's a 12. That could be a double play ball. 12 on a 2 is a G1. An 8 on a 22 turns a double play. The Yanks are out of the inning. Boy, what a difference a game makes. Pagan, the Hiller to Cepeda, and the Giants are done in this 6th inning. Yankees are done in this 6th inning. Let's go to the 7th. It's 6-1 New York, or 6-1 Giants of San Francisco. Sorry about that. So now it brings back up Mays, Alou, and Cepeda hitting against Jim Coates, who has not really fooled anyone since coming on relief, but he has to be able to give the Yankee bullpen some room here. 1-6. There it is. Deep drive left field. We've been waiting for that one. That's sky high left field. Deep in the second deck. And it is gone. Long home run for the Say Hey Kid. And the Giants take a 7-1 lead. And now here's Felipe Alou. As the Giants they have now took over this game. 3-11 righty and hit him with a pitch. We may have some problems. Oh my. As Ralph Houck steps out of the dugout, and he's going to come out and get Coates, I think. So he's done. And I was trying to avoid people. Let's go with Bob Turley. So Bob Turley will come in for the Yanks. Not sure if, again, he was on the roster or not. Yankees didn't use a lot of pitchers here. This is one of the rare games where they were exceedingly blown out. So Turley will come in, and he will stay in the 9th spot for now. And he's the new pitcher. So for the first time in the series, right-hander Bob Turley. And he'll pitch to Felipe Alou. So runner on first and 1 out. Cepeda 2 for 3, a home run, 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored. And now that's a 6-9 on Turley. Single 1 to 5. That's an 18. Good play from Kubak. So Kubak made a nice play. And now there's 1 out. Here's Davenport. He's 2 for 3. He seems to be waking up in this series. So again, and then 2 hits does not wake up a series. But anything can happen. The Giants need some momentum right now. 2-7 is a strikeout. There's 2 outs. So Bob Turley comes in, at least settles the Giant offense down a little bit. Here is Tom Haller. Haller's 1 for 3, a single and a run batted in. Now it's back in the 6th inning. Left-handed batter against Turley. And he hits. And let's see what rolls into it. 2-7, and Haller draws the walk. And again, the Giants add base runners, 2 on and 2 outs. And here's Pagan with Marichal on deck. Now does Dark go for a pinch hitter coming up if Pagan gets on? Here it is, 5-10 to a righty catch X again. That is Howard. He messed the last one up. He's a 2E3. We'll see. That's an 18. That should be an easy play. 11. And that is a foul. That'd be a ground out, 2-3 to end the inning. So ends the inning, but the Giants add 1 more. They strand 2. 7th inning stretch. It's going to be hard to find someone to hug here in the Big Apple. It is 7-1 Giants. So again, Juan Marichal coming in. Probably his last inning work. He leads off the 8th inning unless he actually forces his hand and says he wants to continue. Let's see. Here's Maris. He's 0 for 2. Let's see what kind of inning he has, though. 1-9 is a walk. So a walk to Maris. So again, the Yankees kind of get a base runner on board. Here's the catcher, Elston Howard. So Howard, the batter. Al, Red Sox fan. Hello, Al. Welcome to New York City, 1962, Game 4 of the 1962 Retro Replay World Series. So here is Ellie. Ellie's 0 for 2. Here, against Marichal, stays in the game. Marichal is an 8 fatigue, so not a problem. 5-10 righty, and he draws a walk on a 5-10. So all of a sudden, Al Dark now on top of the steps. He has to keep an eye on things. If you're with us in Game 3, saw the Giants we thought would have a lead and take it to Game 4, but Roger Maris stepped up, and I mean stepped up in a big way, and set the Yankees onward to a possible clincher today. But the Giants have now stepped out. So here's Howard. 2 on, nobody out for Scourin. 1-7, they struck him out. Oh, boy, he had some opportunities there. And Scourin down on strikes. So Juan Marichal, Dominican dandy. Here's Clete Boyer. Homered in the 3rd, ground to short in the 5th. The Yankees only have 2 hits in the ballgame, but not a few times a walk. Marichal from the stretch. 2-9. There's a base hit for Boyer. That's a double down the line. Double on a 1. You got the 1. So a 5% chance at a double, and Boyer found one. Maris scores with ease. Howard has to stop at third. That must have been a ground rules double, and it's now 7-2. Watch out. Here come the Yanks. And a pinch hitter for the Yanks now. And now that's why they did not use one of the better pinch hitters last time, because they want to save them, and they're going to bring in the doc, Johnny Blanchard. So Blanchard will come up. So he'll come up and bat for Turley. So Turley did his job and kept the Giants at tow. We'll see if Blanchard can make a house call for the Yanks here. Blanchard 0 for 2 in the series, a left-handed hitting outfielder catcher pinch hitter combination. So Marichal from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-6, struck him out. Oh my, Blanchard for the second time strikes out in the series. So Blanchard's pinch hitting prowess has not been good. So now here is Tony Kubak. And again, we talked about him polishing the World Series trophy. And with the Giants' big lead, so far they might have to wait. Kubak 7 of 17 in this series. Now, what do the Giants do? 2 outs here. 2 outs here in the 7th. Down by 5. They got 2 on. Kubak against Marichal. 1-6, struck him out. And Juan Marichal points to the sky and gets the job done. 1 run, 1 hit, a couple walks. They strand 2 at the end of 7. 7-2 Giants. So top of the 8th. And yes, Alvin Dark has already patted Juan Marichal on the back, said, good job, son, you're done. And he's not happy about it, but he kind of struggled there in the 7th. But the Giant bullpen has not been much better. That's the problem. So you'll see the brother Alou come in, I bet. Matty Alou will swing. So Matty will hit for Marichal here in the 8th. Top of the 8th, Giants, 7 runs, 11 hits. The Yanks, 2 runs on 3 hits and 2 errors. So here comes Matty Alou will swing for Marichal here in the 8th inning. Matty Alou so far in the series, 3 for 4, 2 runs scored, 4 RBIs, has a home run. When he's been used, he's been special. And the Yankees will have to need a new pitcher, actually. So now they need someone in here to keep the game close. So we will now turn to probably a left-hander. Let's see, who's up for the Yankees? Oh, it's me, Lou, Keen, Hiller, right? Left, huh? Ooh. 105 hits, 105 innings. Boy, that card shouldn't be that bad. These were original 62s, not the super advanced that just came out. So let's see. Now the Yankees are going, what in the heck will they do here? So we're in the 8th inning. Do they go with one of their top guns and Marshall Bridges? And again, they do that, and then they may run out of an arm. So now they're kind of stuck. They need to do something. So let's look at the box score here and see who's pitched. I don't want to bring the same guy in. It's been Ford, Coates, and Turley. So they'll bring the left-hander Bud Daly and see if he can keep things close. So Bud Daly comes in. So Bud Daly will be the new pitcher for the Yankees. And I'll be insert new pitcher. And it'll be Bud Daly. Let's see if he's been in the playoffs so far. And there we go. He's in. And he'll pitch to Alou. Bud Daly's actually been in 2 innings. He's 1-0 with nothing across the board. So he's been effective when he's been in against the Giants. Again, here's Alou, 3 for 4. Boy, he's been special. 6-8 to a lefty. Single for Matty Alou again. So Matty Alou, 4 for 5 in the series. And boy, the little brother's making a name for himself. And here's Harvey Keene. So Keene 2 for 4. So top of the 8th, Giants up by 5. That was base hit number 12 for the Giants. 2-8 to a lefty. A single for Harvey Keene. Left field. That will hold the runner at second. And the Giants got 2 on and nobody out. So the Giants with hit number 13. They're starting to put some hits together. Now here's Chuck Hiller. So 2 on. Daly struggling. And now the Giants just kind of hitting away at this point. 2-8, another hit for Hiller, single right field. So the runner was Matty Alou was at first. So now let's see if Alou can score. Alou's a 1-15. So going to right field is going to be Maris. He's a -3, thankfully. 1-12. Alou is probably being held. And Alou's a C. Yeah, he's probably being held. So it's going to be a -4. A -4 for Alou will be a 1-11. We're not going to get him thrown out there. So the bases will be loaded for Giants here with nobody out. Oh, my. And now here is the say, hey, kid. That's why I don't run either. Mays 2 for 4, including that long home run his last time up. Yankees will play the infield in. They'll try to at least get one of these runners out. The Yankees have to stop this right now. 3-5 to a lefty, walks him, and there you go, insert the quarter in the merry-go-round. The Giants now lead it 8-2. RBI, Willie Mays. So bases remain loaded. Here is Felipe Alou. Felipe Alou got hit by a pitch his last time up. He was not happy about that. That was the hit by pitch that followed the Willie Mays home run. So all of a sudden, Bud Daly, he came off the tracks here in the 8th. Bases loaded, nobody out. 4-8 to a righty, and that's going to be a shot down the line. Double 1-18, double 2 stars. That will score 2. Keene scores. Hiller scores. Mays goes to third, and the Giants have opened up a can today. They lead it 10-2. So the Giants making no doubt about it. Remember seeing the movie Remember the Titans? They are making no doubts. Second and third, nobody out. 10-2 Giants. Cepeda the batter, nobody out. And Bud Daly's going to take one for the team at this point. 3-7 lefty struck him out. Big strikeout for Daly, as that will hopefully hold things at bay. And now here's Davenport. He is 2 for 4, coming out of his shell a little bit. Again, the Yankees will play the infield back. They're not going to kill themselves at this point. 1-10, fly ball left field. Let's see who is at third. That probably will be Mays at third. It is. Mays probably got some 1-17 running speed. Mays is a 1-17. It's a 1-19. Tresh is going to be a -1. It's going to be a 1-18. Here comes Mays. He tries to score, and he's thrown out. Holy cow. Tresh throws him out, and maybe that will wake up the Yankees. Tresh threw a dart into the plate. Howard with a nice tag on Mays, and that, folks, will be out of there. So a fly ball double play, 7-7-2 on it, and it ends it. Holy cow, 20 on the roll, and Mays cannot believe it. So holy cow, he was a 1-17. The question mark got you +2. That's 1-19. A -1 on Tresh is 1-18, and he still rolled a 20. Wow. So that can wake up the echoes, as they say at Notre Dame. It's 10-2 Giants bottom the 8th. Giants score 3 that inning, and now they have 10 runs on 15 hits. The Yanks 2 runs on only 3 hits and 2 errors. We play the 8th. Richardson is 0 for 3, followed by Tresh and Mantle. And let's see. And yeah, they'll need a new pitcher. The Giants did pull Marichal that inning. I wonder if they should have or not. This Giant bullpen has not been perfect. And now they're going to go with Bobby Bolin. Larson, and what's his name? And Stu Miller has been the recipe. So far, it's been the recipe for disaster in this series. But they are going to be the ones to be the big pitchers in this series. So Stu Miller, yeah. So it's going to be Miller. It's going to be Miller and the former Yankee who pitched a perfect game, which is kind of funny and ironic, Don Larson. So new pitcher in the ball game. It's going to be Bobby Bolin. He'll try to get him through this inning. Stays in the 9th spot, and here come the Yanks. Bobby Richardson, boy, he needs some help. He's 1 for 17. He needs a hit to get himself started. Righty on righty. 5-4 righties, a flying ball center field. It's not going to help. Mays is going to squeeze it and makes the play for the first out. So the first out, and Richardson continues to struggle. And here's Tommy Trash. Trash is 1 for 3, singled his last time up. Left-handed, he'll switch and bat left-handed against Bolin. 2-11 to a righty. He's popped up. Oh, he just missed it. He knew it. Throws away the bat, comes over, and makes the play. So let's see. Oh, I may have to redo that one. Shoot. Hang on. Let's see. So that's going to be a pop out. Pop out. Let's see. Hang on, folks. Let's see. Hang on here. I guess I just messed up here somewhere. All right, I'm going to reset this one. I'm going to reset the inning. It's just as easy. So Richardson will do that one. That's fine. So let's hang on, folks. Let's reset this inning. And let's make sure we're all set here. And then make sure all the outs are 0. Richardson should be out 0. Sorry, folks. Give me a second here. Just have to figure this one out. Here we go. So Richardson, let's say he popped the short again. That's an out. We just want to give him the out and hit the wrong button. So Tresh was a 2-11, so he popped a second, and that's 2 outs. So pop the second, 2 outs, pop the second. So 2 outs here in the 8th. And now here's Mantle. Mantle's 0 for 2 with the walk. Can Mickey Mantle get a big hit in this ball game? So Mantle, so far, Yankee fans, I think they've already left ready to avoid traffic. 4-11 struck him out, ends the inning. Good inning for Bobby Bolin, and that's what Al Dark needed. Let's go to the 9th. Giants lead by 8, 10-2. So 10-2, we're in the 9th inning. So we'll continue work, and now it's going to be Haller, Pagan, and probably Bolin. Bolin will probably end up swinging his own bat here. An 8-run lead. So Bud Daly will stay out there. Here's the swing. 6-8 to a lefty. A single for Haller. So Haller got his second hit of the game. Hit number 16 for the Giants. So big hit for him. Here's Jose Pagan. He's 1 for 4. Giants waking up in this game, that's for sure. That's going to be a 6-6 righty, and struck him out looking 1 away. So now here is Bobby Bolin. Bobby Bolin, let's see, we have his card available. He's a 4. Yep, we can use that card. We can bring back the 4 for that. You know, Juan Marichal's old number 4 card. Doesn't matter. 5-11 for Bobby Bolin's a righty. And that's going to be a strikeout. So that's 2 outs there. 5-11 on Bud Daly's card. And now it brings up Harvey Keene. He's 3 for 5. 3 runs scored and a home run and an RBI. So Keene waking up in this series. And here it is. 1-3. Pop the third. Actually, lefty. Line drive the third. Clayton Boyer's the play. That ends it. No runs, a walk, and 1 left. Let's go to the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees need some help. They're down by 8. So it'll be Maris, Howard, and Scourin against Bobby Bolin here in the 9th. Let's look ahead, folks, to Game 5. Of course, I hate to bring up another series, but there's another World Series that people say congratulations to a team, and all of a sudden something happened and that woke up the other team fast enough where it became a problem. But let's just assume the San Francisco Giants get the last 3 outs in the series, and we'll have to have a Game 5. It looks like it will be back to our Game 2 starters, Ralph Terry and Jack Sanford. Sanford went 7 1/3 innings in an actual Game 5, and Ralph Terry actually had a complete game. So that was Game 5. So just in case. So bottom of 9th, here is Maris. Maris the hitter. And that's going to be a 5-7 on Bolin. Ground ball second. That's Hiller. He's a 332. 332 is going to be an 8, and on an 8, that's an out. 4-3. 1 away. So Maris retired. I guess make sure. I mean, I don't think there's any on a 32. It's 11, 15, 17, 18. So, yep, that was an out, one away. Here's Elston Howard. So Howard, the batter. Howard's 0 for 2 with a walk. One out here in the ninth. 6-9 righty and struck him out. Bobby Bolin is getting the job done for the Giants here. And with one out remaining, here's the Moose. He's 0 for 3. And the Giants looking to extend to game 5. The windup and pitch to Bolin. 5-2 righty, fly ball left field. Keen's over, makes the catch. And that, folks, is the ball game. So the Giants stay away from elimination. They win game 4, and we'll see game 5. It will be Jack Sanford to take on Ralph Terry. And if they win that one, the series will shift back to Candlestick Park. So the winning pitcher was Juan Marichal, no save. Losing pitcher was Whitey Ford. This is just for sake. Monday night on the 22nd here. We'll go ahead and just use that date. Yankee Stadium. And then we'll go ahead and give you guys some box score recap and send you on your way. So the Giants win it 4 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the sixth, 1 in the seventh, and 3 in the eighth. Yankees had 1 in the third and 1 in the seventh. The Giants 10 runs, 16 hits, and no errors. The Yankees 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors. What a ball game for Juan Marichal. He went 7 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned. He walked 5, struck out 7. Bolin went a nice 2 innings for the Yankees, and why they only gave him 2 innings and 1 strikeout. Losing pitcher was Ford, 5 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, and 5 strikeouts. And the Giants improved to 1-3. The Yankees dropped the 3-1. For the Giants today, they were 16 of 43, 10 runs scored, 10 RBIs, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts. They stranded 9. The big hitters were the ball games were by Keene. He was 3 for 6, while Lou, Cepeda, Davenport, and Haller all had 2 hits. The big hitters so far, doubles by Lou, his first. Boyer had his second. Home run, Cepeda, his second. Keene, his first. Mays, his first. Boyer, his second. Lou had 3 RBIs, giving him 5. Cepeda, 3 RBIs, giving him 5. Haller had 1. Keene had 1. Mays had 2. Boyer had 2, give him 7. And that was it. For the Yankees, Boyer, 2 for 3, a run scored, and 2 RBIs was the big hitter for the Yanks. Final score, Giants 10, Yankees 2. 10 runs, 16 hits, no errors for the Giants. The Yanks, 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors. Folks, that's your game. Thank you so much, Al, Red Sox fan, for coming in and saying hello. We thank you again. And once again, have a good rest of the night. We'll bring game 5 to you probably tomorrow, I hope, at the point. Have a good night, and yes, happy Thanksgiving, and have a good rest of your week.